Hello! I'm Necro and today I'm going to take you through the Adventurous Tome items of the Mokoko Village and the Sweetwater Forest. I'll leave timestamps in the description, so without further ado, let's begin. The reason we'll be doing these two zones together is because there's not actually a lot to collect in the Mokoko Village. The village boils down to doing some rapport and collecting a couple of cooking items. The main rapport NPC to note here is Dakudaku. You have to do a quest line that starts in the Sea-Swept Woods in order to unlock him. It's a very straightforward quest line that starts about right here, and I covered it in my last video, so I'll leave a link to that in the description if you'd like to check it out. With that in mind, let's start collecting the ingredients that we need for these cooking items. Come over here to Purpur on the east side of the village. He sells two items that we're going to need. One is the boiled Mokoko egg, and the other is the cashew fruit. If you have the silver to spare, go ahead and buy one of these boiled eggs now. When you pick it up, you're going to see that there's a duration on it of 1 minute. Keep an eye on this timer and just wait until it's done ticking down, because as soon as it does, you're going to want to eat it. And there we go, it just transformed into the Eggy soft boiled egg. Once it does, you're only going to have 1 minute to eat it, so go ahead and quickly add it to your adventurer's tome. If you do let that second timer go up, you're going to have to buy another one because it'll go bad, and 100k is just too much to waste. Next, we're going to buy some cashew fruit for 30k each. This is also pretty expensive, so I'm going to take my time with it, but we will need at least 10. But before we use this, we're also going to want to come up here to Talara, the dessert merchant. For 190k, she's going to sell us the Sweet Oh Sweet Honey. Now you're going to want to bring all of these items into the Mokoko Tavern here and talk to Supisu, the cook. You'll be able to use the Sweet Oh Sweet Honey to craft the Pow Pow Honey Health Tonic. And we're also going to be able to use the honeycomb we picked up in the Sea-Swept Woods to craft the Sweet Sweet Royal Jelly. Again, if you didn't watch that video, I would highly recommend that you do. And what we'll need the cashew fruit for is these rough cashew powders. We'll need 10 of these to make the cashew smoothie, but more importantly, we're going to need 2 of these fine cashew powders. Crafting these rough cashew powders gives us a chance to get these blue fine cashew powders. Like so. And this is why I went ahead and only bought 10 of them, because I got lucky and was able to get these 2 fine cashew powders, so now I'm only going to need to go back and buy 2 more in order to get these other 2 green ones. So we'll go back and buy 2 more, and hope we don't get lucky. Nice. And once you've got your ingredients, we'll just craft this. And we can just add all 3 of these to our adventurer's tome. And that's all for the Mokoko Village, and don't you think that makes too short of a video? So instead we're going to leave the village and head into the Sweetwater Forest. So here we are immediately after crossing the threshold. You're going to want to walk just a little bit to your left and investigate to get the great cipher of Mokoko's hidden story. And just to the right of that, we're going to find the vertical rotary elevator Vista. Now we're going to teleport to the Sweetwater Farm Triport. Then we'll start by heading east and coming right here to the Sweet Fruit Forest, where we'll be looking for the Elite Red Mist Pirate. He can also spawn right here. Once you add him to the tome, we're going to head a little further east to right here, where we'll be looking for the loyal Hybee Guardian monster. So we find her, we'll add her as well. Then you want to come to this little enclave in between the two, clear out these pirates, and search down here in this bottom right corner for the Plenty Mokoko gift package. And then just a simple click, we'll add it to our adventurer's tome. Now we'll head back to the triport one more time, this time heading north to right here, where we'll be looking for the fierce Mantis monster mark. Then we'll continue past him a little further north, and just right here, we're going to be looking for the extremely fierce crow monster mark. Go ahead and kill him too. He also has a second spawn location, right here just a little bit to the east. With those two dead, we're going to take the west trail from the triport to just here. There's this little speck on the minimap you can use for identification. You'll want to walk up to this big boot and investigate it. This will start the Shape of Love hidden story. To complete it, we're going to make our way first back down south to about right here, where we'll be looking for this giant pair of glasses. This will give us 2 of 3. And to finish it out, we're going to have to go to the Skyreach Step at the Rocky Forest Hill Triport. We're going to be heading south of the Triport and looping all the way around down this way. Where right here at this waterfall, we'll have another investigate, where we can finish the Shape of Love hidden story. Finally, we're going to head back to the Sweetwater Forest and take the Woodland Path Triport, and we're going to head up to the dungeon. And right at the entrance is the Path to the Pirate's Den Vista. And normally this is the part where we would go and do the dungeon, but because the dungeon only has 1 item that we need, we're going to wait until the Skyreach Step portion of this series in order to be just a little bit more efficient. And so we will conclude this video here. Thanks for watching. If it helped you at all, please consider leaving a like, subscribe if you'd like to see the rest of the series, and let me know in the comments if you have any feedback or questions. We will be heading to the Skyreach Steps next, so until then, that's all from me. See ya.